gorgeous people. This is Ambizzares DIY and other stuff. My name is Amber Meeks, and in today's very first Fix It Friday, I am going to repair a purse that is extremely damaged. So guys, remember that purse? This purse right here. I got it in a Poshmark mystery box. I think it was a rescue box. I'm pretty sure it was a rescue box where everything is damaged. I knew that the things that I was getting in the box was going to be damaged. Well, this purse is, look, extremely damaged. I mean, it is like, there's no saving it, guys. As far as like trying to keep this original structure. So this is a Kate Spade New York purse. However, the straps are good. Look, the straps are fine. The hardware right here is also fine. And then the interior, again, fine. Like really good shape. So we're going to fix this exterior today. And I'm going to show you a technique that you have seen me do many times on other things, but never on a purse. So I'm going to show you a quick, easy way that you can fix a purse that's damaged like this. So without further ado, let's jump into this thing. Okay guys, the first thing I want to show you is that I added some packing paper to the inside of the purse. And that's just so that it can hold its shape and I won't miss any of the cracks or crevices or any parts of the purse while I'm working on it. So the next thing that I want to show you is that it appears this purse has a perfect half line here, the way that they designed it. So I'm going to base my design off of the design they already have on the purse. So with my glue gun, I'm going to make vertical lines from the halfway point all the way to the bottom of the purse. Now, my lines are not going to be perfect at all. If you're looking for perfect lines, I would suggest that you take a ruler and a Sharpie marker and you make yourself lines that are perfectly spaced apart that you can follow. I'm not really worried about that. I never worry about that kind of stuff. I just kind of go for it. So you're going to see my lines are definitely going to be not perfect at all. But I'm going for a waffle cone look, so I feel like it's okay that my lines aren't going to be perfect. So we're just going to go with that, okay? All right, now that I've done all the vertical lines, the next thing that I want to do is make diagonal lines. I don't know why I decided to do it this way. I just did, but you guys can do whatever you want. If you just want to go horizontal, you could do that too. So with my glue gun, I'm just going to kind of make a diagonal line here from the corner all the way over to like the bottom. So I'm going in a downward diagonal for this side here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this side in the downward diagonals, and then I'm going to move to the other side. I'm going to do upward diagonals. I don't know. I just kind of felt like it looked kind of cool, so that's what I did. Now, after I finish that, I'm going to go ahead and do the side of the purse, and I also do the bottom of the purse because I want everything to be the same. And believe it or not, when I'm done with it, guys, it stands up perfectly just like it did before I added all of the stuff to the bottom. So it was definitely a good thing I did finish the bottom so that it had that finished cone look all the way on the bottom of the purse. Okay, so now that we have all of that done, this is what it looks like all the way around on the sides and the bottom. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to take a pair of tweezers and I'm going to get rid of all those strings that happen. You know what I'm talking about when you use the glue gun. Trust me, guys, this is absolutely necessary with the technique that we're going to use here. So for this next part, you're going to need some acrylic caulking. You're going to need some acrylic paint. I'm using this classic caramel color from Apple Barrel. I have a plastic spoon here and like a container with a lid, but I end up using a real spoon because the plastic spoon is too flimsy. So now I'm just going to take my acrylic caulking and I'm going to squirt the entire bottle in there. Now for this particular project, if you're only doing one purse, you probably only need half the bottle, but I'm going to be doing more projects like this. So that's why I went ahead and just filled the whole container with the acrylic caulking. Okay, so after I'm done mixing it, it looks like this. Kind of like a peanut buttery kind of a color, but I still think that it looks like a waffle cone. I'm happy with it, so now we're ready to move on. So now what I'm going to do is take a spoonful of this acrylic caulking and I'm just going to plop it right there on the purse. Now you're going to see me spread it out a little bit onto the purse, and I end up doing the whole bottom like this, but I just wanted to show you guys really quick what the process is. So you're going to see me stop. I'm going to grab this foam brush. And I'm going to go over it again just to thin it out because I do not want it that thick and I want you to be able to see those lines I just made. So this is what it looks like when I'm done. Obviously, when I was thinning it out, I thinned it out a little too thin in some spots, but that's okay because I really wanted to make sure that you could see those lines. We're going to be able to cover all of that up with this next part, so I'm not concerned about it at all. So now I'm just going to plop some of this acrylic paint right there onto the purse so that I can cover up all of those sheer places. Now this does take a couple of coats. I didn't get it all in the first coat, but that's okay. Just do as many coats as you need to do, but I highly suggest not adding any additional acrylic caulking because you want to be able to see those lines. Okay, so this is what it looks like after a couple of coats. I still have some touch up that I need to do, but I'm just going to worry about that later. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next part. Okay, so for this next part, I have this container filled with some acrylic caulking. We're going to take this blue acrylic paint, a spoon, and we're also going to need this painter's knife at some point. So I'm just going to obviously take the blue paint, squirt it into the little container, and mix it up to the desired color. Now, the reason why I went with blue is because the zipper is blue, so I felt like I didn't have a choice there. Okay, so this is what it looks like after I'm done mixing it. I'm pretty happy with it. Now we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to plop it on to that top part there, and we're just going to make it look like nice ice cream. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, I just love working with this acrylic caulking. It is so easy to work with. So I spread it out with my spoon for a while, and then I take my painter's knife when I get close to the hardware parts, just so that I can have a little bit more precision when I'm putting it into place and I'm not getting it all over that hardware or any other place that I don't want to get it at. So just continue spreading it out like this, and you do have a little bit of working time with this stuff. Like, you don't have to worry about it drying up right away. So now we're going to take these fake sprinkles that I got online. I will link some in the description box below. We're just going to sprinkle them all over this. So I do suggest just doing like the front side, and you're going to want to let this dry for like a little while. I would suggest like a day, and then go ahead and do the back side. But just a reminder, guys, it takes a full 7 days for the acrylic caulking to cure. So before you use your purse, you're definitely going to want to make sure to leave it dry so that it's completely set for 7 days. Okay, so I also wanted to show you that I'm taking this plastic spoon and I'm just kind of pressing the sprinkles into there, because just sprinkling them on top, they might not necessarily stay in place. So that's why I went ahead and took the spoon just to kind of press them in there a little bit more to make sure they're nice and good. And then it's done! Okay guys, so this is the front side of the purse. I'm going to zoom in here in just a second so that I can show you a little bit closer. So this is how it turned out, guys. I love this. I think it is so super cute. We got the cone part on the bottom. It's nice and shiny. And then the top with all of the sprinkles. I think this is just adorable. So I wanted to show you here that I did do that little part at the end of the zipper, because if I left it like the original state, it just didn't look like it matched the rest of the purse. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the back side here. This is the back side of the purse, and I'm going to zoom in here. As you can see, I got some of the acrylic caulking on the zipper. I was able to pick some of it off, but just be careful, guys. You don't want to do stuff like that. I'll probably be able to get the rest of it off with like some tweezers or something like that. But overall, I'm so happy with this. It is so super cute, and now it's a functional purse, guys. This was on its way to the garbage for most people, but I found a way to save it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and you get some inspiration for your purses. Okay guys, so like I said, you see me do this technique several times with shoes, but never a purse. And I just wanted to show you that you can also do that same technique with other things. I love working with acrylic caulking because it's flexible and it's weather resistant, which is very important when you're working with things like shoes and purses or even clothes. Now, I've never used the acrylic caulking on clothes, but I might experiment with that, like maybe some appliques or something like that. It might be kind of cool, but I would never want to make a whole outfit out of acrylic caulking. That just wouldn't be comfortable. It's flexible, but it's not that flexible. So nonetheless, guys, I hope that you got some inspiration from this video today. And if you have something that's falling apart, think about it for a second. What parts of it are still good? Like if the bones of it are still good, like this purse was, the inside was great. The handles and everything were great. It was just the exterior had worn off and it just needed some type of repair and or quick fix. So obviously this is no longer a Kate Spade purse, but who cares? It's an Amber Meeks original. Now, is this designed for everybody? No. It's not at all, but I'll definitely rock the heck out of this purse because it's totally my style. So maybe you guys can come up with something else that would be able to, that you could do to fix something of yours that is falling apart or that you may have bought a little damage. So just think outside the box, guys. That's what these Fix It Fridays are going to be about. So I hope that you guys got some inspiration from this video today. All right, guys, that's all I got for you in this one, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye! What's up, gorgeous people? I forgot the purse. Okay, Try it again. What's up, gorgeous people? This is Ambizzares DIY and other stuff. Darn it. That I got in a Poshmark mystery box. Guys, this purse is in really, really bad shape. I should just show you the purse now. Try it again. What's up, gorgeous people? This is Ambizzares DIY and other stuff. Again. My name is Meeks, and in today's very first Fix It Friday, I'm going to fix that purse that I got off Poshmark mystery bag box. Try it again.